Hello everyone, Silly Career Bros here, and today, it's been a while, we're going to be continuing the Fakémon videos. I've been really busy, but I'm here now. I'm not going to explain why I've been busy. That's none of your business, but I'm here now, and that's all that matters. So, last episode, you beat your rival Ayana, and the Team Highline admin, and made it into the next city, which is Darkston, I think. Yes, it is Darkston Village, not city. Whatever. Okay, we have some new Pokemon, because there is a surrounding route around Darkston. There's some patches of grasses in the village, and there is a pond nearby, so there are some... We'll also get down to some story beats, too. So this is going to be a fun episode. Let's get right into it. And you know what? Let's start with some evolutions, because we have a few, I think. Maybe just one. But I'll check. I don't remember if we went over this evolution last time, but you definitely get it now. Your Slink is most definitely evolved. In fact, it probably evolved earlier. It is evolved into Slickacoon. It's gotten much, not weaker. Its abilities have gotten a little worse. Its stats have definitely improved, though. And if you evolved your Slink into Slickacoon and not caught a Slickacoon, you would have attacking moves. But if you just caught a Slickacoon, then you don't got anything. So yeah, that's the first evolution. We have another evolution. One that I might save for later. Yeah, I'm going to save this next evolution for later. You're going to have to wait. So yeah, let's get on to some new catches. So, in the Darkston area, you can find a few different mons. You can find Scraggy, Sizzlipede, Rookidee, Murkrow, and Pichu. It's a lot. But there is some new Pokemon you have not seen yet. That I'll be showing off now. Let's start with the first one. We have Ashrib, normal ground type. Base 220 with the ability Gluttony, hidden ability Comatose. It's a fine addition to your team. Pretty bulky. Now we have an odd addition to the team, which I'm going to cover this up. We have Hermizer, the homeless Pokemon, water bug type with base 125. Ability Arena Trap, hidden ability Insomnia. This Pokemon is special, because it has a really weird way of evolving, which we'll get to. The same goes with Ashrib, except I didn't write it on the sheet. Both these are both interestingly evolvable Pokemon. I'll go over it eventually. They're nice additions to the team, even though Hermizer isn't very strong. Arena Trap is still a crazy ability. Anyways, next up, we have Welmavadian Knackley. Yes, a regional form for a Gen 9 Pokemon. And I don't care. This is the pure Pokemon. It is Rock Psychic type. A Psychic type this early is crazy, though. It has the ability Sturdy, hidden ability Natural Cure. It evolves same time as the regular Knackley. Now we have another regional variant. This one is far more appealing, though. And you evolve it with a Leaf Stone. This is Welmavadian Phantom. Despite it being covered in leaves, it is not grass type. It is Poison Ghost, the Ivy Pokemon. You evolve it with a Leaf Stone, and it has a signature ability called a Leaf Worker, which gives Grass-type stab. This is a fine addition to your team if you decide to catch it, especially because you get the Leaf Stone surprisingly early. Now, we have to go to the pond for the next few mons, so let's do that. So, at the pond, you'll find some Volvi and some Pichu, of course, but there's two Pokemon there that are especially important. And it's easy to mistake them. Because they are paired together. We have Exact and Egusite. Egusite is Ground Dark with the ability Anger Point, hidden ability Sap Sipper. If you get this with hidden ability, this thing will demolish. And it evolves at level 32. Exact is a little more slow going. It evolves at level 30, which is much quicker, but it doesn't get a lot of good early game going. But when they evolve, they become really strong. Anyways, there is one more new Pokemon, not including the evolution that I mentioned, but both of those I want to save for later. One of them I'm saving for the gym battle, the other one I'm saving for just about now. So, you must be the new gym trainer. I'm the gym leader, Dutch. I would be taking your gym challenge right about now, but we got some issues at the power plant. In fact, I need some help. You could come with me if you like. So, you ran into the gym leader, Dutch. And he needs your help. So you're going to do it. And you don't have a choice. So, you head into the power plant. And it is riddled with Team Highline grunts. Of course, you battle them. They're using some flying types. They're using taller Pokemon. And also Pikachu clones. So they're using, like, Pichu, Rookie D, what else? Bidoof, Snowrunt, which, by the way, you could catch Snowrunt in Darkston. I forgot to mention that. And in the power plant, you do find some other mon. Like, you can, of course, catch Pichu here. You can also catch, you can also catch Bidoof here. So, you can also find Hubera here, but the main thing we want to focus on is there is two new Pokemon to catch. One of them you actually first see used by a grunt. But you can catch it in the power plant. This is Zamist. It's a pure poison type. It's pretty weak, it has Levitate, but it does have the ability Delta Stream. But it doesn't get much benefit from it due to having 2 speed. You can catch it as a good support mon, but by itself it's not going to be very helpful. But what is going to be very helpful is this next mon. This is Supasagi. You can tell from the name, but this is the Pikachu clone. It doesn't look like a Pikachu clone, but that is because I am not artistically inclined. It is the Spark Rabbit Pokemon, and has pretty okay stats, but it gets extra benefits from its hidden ability Snow Warning, which is what makes it a really good mon even in the late game, as it's one of the few mon that can set up snow. So, you make it to the end of the power plant. Well, almost the end. There is one thing left in your way before you make it through. Bro, Mark, I don't know why this is my fault, man. This was all Bert's idea. He's our boss. Like, why am I getting dragged into this? Runt, you know it's because it's your job. You might be lowest ranking on the leaders, but you're still a leader. You still have to lead them. They go pretty much nowhere without you. I guess you're right. Wait, that's the kid I was telling you about. Well, if he's here to stop us, well, he ain't getting through me. And the double battle commences. Mark sends out a Bidoof. Runt sends out his Snow Runt. Okay. So Bidoof, yeah, you probably know how that operates. Alright. Well, I guess I gotta send out Pichu. And I gotta send out my Snover. If you have a fire type, you can easily deal with Snover. And then Pichu, ground moves. But now we get to the fun part. Alright. Runt, I don't know who this kid is, but you gotta deal with it, man. Go, Scraggy. Alright, Scraggy, yeah. Alright, fine. Here's my evolved up member. Go! Kakuna! Alright, this is while I'm evading Kakuna. Bug Dark type. Still has Aftermath and Swarm. Much higher base stat total. But you can deal with it. And you'll definitely have one by now. Alright. Well, I guess this kid's gotta go through then. Bert will easily deal with them. So, that is sadly all the time we have. You want to see what happens afterwards? Well, next episode, I promise, will come out soon. I'm not going to wait as long as I did this time. So, how's your team looking? Tell me in the comments below. Anyways, see you next time.